Followed this since the beginning, and she now has the latest in the emotional story.
Why do I have to suffer?
In the eyes of a broken mother, there lies the pain of losing a child.
Why do I have to wake up and she not here?
13-year-old Kashla Francis dies 5 days after a violent fight outside of Attucks Middle School. The beloved 7th grader punched and kicked in the head a number of times. That was Thursday. By Sunday, she complained of a serious headache and fell unconscious. At the hospital, her mother says doctors discovered a tumor in her brain, but also fluid buildup on her brain. And as Kashla was on life support, her mother discovered the video of the brutal fight.
It's not fair. She did not deserve it.
And she kept saying stop, and she didn't even want to fight, but they kept going.
I've never met a person who has come into contact with Kashla who has not fallen in love with her.
And perhaps that love is best shown through their pain right now. It's a pain that cuts deep. The memories.
She was a sweet baby. Real sweet. She always said she loved me, gave me hugs. Kiss.
For Kashla's best friends, they feel truly shattered.
She always found a way to make me laugh when I was sad or mad.
And for her mother, she feels there's more to know. Her daughter going from a seemingly perfectly healthy young teen to a critical state and dying days after a fight doesn't make sense, even with a tumor that was unbeknownst to them.
So, if she had a tumor in her head that we are unknowing about, and somebody repeatedly stomped and kicked and punched you in your head, you're not even fighting back. Is it going to be better or is it going to be worse?
So if this fight didn't happen, Mammy strongly believes
I still would have had more time with my baby.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now, I hope you all been having a very good week. Know you all glad the weekend is here, and big shout out to everybody out there working hard and getting it in. And I appreciate you all checking on me like, Trey, where you been? Well, you know, your boy been busy. Your boy got a lot of things going on right now. But like Kenny Lattimore said, I am never too busy for you to bring the truth. You feel what I'm saying? Not the other way. Now, we have a story coming out of my home city. Yes, Houston, by way of Texas. Big shout out to everybody in the great state of Texas. Everybody all over the Houston area, everybody all over the Dallas area, San Antonio area, whatnot, Texas in general. Now, we have a story, and this story is similar to a story that took place in South Carolina. We had a 10-year-old girl, Renaya White, and may she rest in peace, who died from the hands of a bully. I don't care what nobody said. The reason why I say it like that, because they want us to think, for some reason, they want us to think just because these children have these incidents at these schools, that these schools are not in some way responsible. Just like the story of the South Carolina 10-year-old girl, Miss Renaya White, who was jumped on by a bully and then allegedly hit her head. And it's a strong allegedly because a lot of people said, a lot of children says that. And she, you know what I'm saying, slipped into a coma basically. But they said that Miss Renaya White went to the principal office, had a shortness of breath, and then she went unconscious. I don't understand that. But anyway, they try to make it seem like this child died of arterial venous malformation, some kind of thing dealing with blood vessels and all in her head. They were like basically ruptured. So they want us to believe that the fight, this big bully that jumped on Renaya White, didn't have anything or no contributing factor to do with the reason why this child died. As where in Houston, we have a situation of a 13-year-old girl, Kashla Francis. And my condolences goes out to her family, her mom. I will be leaving a GoFundMe link up for those who want to donate, and for those who don't, fine. Do what you want to do with your money. But if you want to give, you can give, because I feel it's for a righteous thing. But this 13-year-old Miss Kashla Francis, who died at the hands of some damn people jumping her. But they want us to sit up here and believe that this child had a tumor. And you might ask yourself, what came before the chicken? Was it the chicken or the egg that came first? Because they trying to make us think that this child getting jumped on, and they showed the video. Now, the thing I want you parents to question is this right here. And before we dive into this story is you have to ask yourself, what did these children get this from? Recording people beating up other people. You know why? Because they turn on the news or they turn on World Star, they turn on these other platforms, Instagram, Twitter, what the hell ever, YouTube, and they see grown ass people doing it. So guess what the children gonna do? They're gonna do what they see the grown folks do. And for this woman's daughter, I guess, who was the main antagonist, because she tried to make it seem like it was just her child fight. That's why it's good to cross-reference these stories. And she says that it was a mutual agreement for them to meet around a corner so they could fight. But I'm sure Miss Casala, if she was here to speak for herself, she wouldn't agree to getting jumped on. And they said it was 2 or 3 girls stomping this girl in her head. And also in the video, you can see some of the kicks. So it's strange how the news didn't really bring it up. And also the mama of, you know, the one of the girls who jumped on Casala didn't bring that up. So how you gonna make it seem like that your daughter had a square fight with them, which means a straight up fight, what we call it, one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Just a regular fade, however you all want to say it. And she lost. She got some hits to the head, and she succumbed to her injuries later on. Now, if that was the story, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't even be no video for it. Because I'm like, well, okay, you know, with no foul play. But due to the fact that you had other children stomping this girl in the head, and then this child talking about she's having headaches days later, and all of a sudden, you know, she's acting delusional and she's going in and out of consciousness. They take her to the hospital. All of a sudden, they say a tumor erupt and she's dead. So they want us to think that her not getting jumped and getting kicked in the head by several girls don't tell her how big and husky these girls. And I'm telling you, some of these children are so damn big and husky, they'll whoop our ass. Now, they want to sit up here and point the spotlight at the fact that she had a tumor. Now, it's strange how they said the same thing about Renaya White in South Carolina, where they said she had arterial venous malformation. So the bully allegedly slamming her, making her hit her head on the bookshelf from the girl in South Carolina, 10-year-old, wasn't no contributing factor to her death. Whereas Casala Francis, the fact that they stomped this girl in the head and got on video and children laughing, that didn't have nothing to do with the reason why she may not be here today. But they want us to just think that all of a sudden a tumor came along and it erupted and she died. Well, answer this. If a person have a heart attack, well, just say if a person have heart problems and you come behind that person and scare that person, and you don't have to even put your hand on, just go boo. You know, you scare somebody, and some people are like, oh man, you gonna make me have a heart attack? You trying to kill me? You know what your grandparents and grandma said. I know mine's done said it before. But what if they was to die from that? Will you not be responsible for their death? Think about it. I'm gonna read a snippet from this story, and I'm gonna give my opinion. Surely as we go. 13-year-old dies after being jumped by husky-ass classmates while walking home from school. And the mama got the nerve to sit there on the couch. I wouldn't even done a damn interview talking about we receiving death threats. And I don't want nobody to send this woman no death threats. Don't send her children no damn death threats or anything like that. I don't promote none of that. Even if I did, I wouldn't say it on YouTube. But don't do that, period. The thing is, we have to call a spade a spade. Don't make it seem like it was no straight up fight with your child versus this child. Your child got the upper hand and this child succumbed to her injuries. No, this girl was jumped on, period. Now, a 13-year-old Texas girl has died after slipping into a coma. You don't just slip into a coma. Something have to put you into a coma. Now, you might slip and bust your ass on a wet floor sign or like on the cartoons a banana, but you would not just slip into no coma. Something have to put you into a coma. Now, following a fight with 2 vicious ass teens. Now, they say 2. Some people say it's 3. Some people say it was 2 or 3 girls stomping her in the head. Some of them, but we see the main girl on top of her. I guess that's the woman who decided to talk to the news. That's her daughter. But your daughter wasn't alone. And I guarantee you, your daughter knows who done this. So why are they not being questioned? Why are they not even being charged with anything? Damn, if they're juvenile, you bad enough to come out here and stomp somebody? And what if that was your child? Before you get mad at me and say, Trey, you trying to do this? What if that was your baby? Would you have that shit to say? See, it ain't right. You can't have it both ways, because when you do, guess what? This world got a funny way of lining your ass up, which means it may be somebody else's child Monday, but on Tuesday it may be your baby, or on Wednesday it may be your ass. Teens who jumped her as she walked home from school, including one assailant who kicked her in the head. Pause. Now, if you go look on Facebook and all that, they said it was 2 girls. In another case, said it was 3. I'm thinking that it was 2 girls that was kicking on her and one that was on top of her. The girl's mom said. Now, Casala Francis, a student at Addicts Middle School in Houston, died Wednesday morning at Texas Children's Hospital, where doctors discovered a tumor in the back of her head that may have been exacerbated by the fight she was involved in on Thursday. Her mother, Mamie Jackson, told the news station. Now, pause. Now, isn't it quite strange and far-fetched that The mom didn't know anything about no tumor, just like Renaya, white mom in South Carolina, didn't know anything about no headache. And the doctors, I mean, not the doctors, the teachers and them said that Renaya was complaining of headaches, but the mama said Renaya wasn't complaining of headaches. So who we going to listen to? Are we going to listen to the mamas? Or are we going to listen to these people who protecting their best interest, which is the school and also lawsuits to keep them from getting sued or whatnot if they can, but to protect the school. So who are we going to believe? Are we going to believe the parents or we're going to believe the school system? It remained unclear and pending an autopsy if injuries from the fight caused Casala's death or if she died as a result of the tumor, police said. So you mean to tell me, fuck the fact that I got beat up, fuck the fact somebody's sitting on my chest, and F the fact that I got these two other heifers kicking me in my head. So you're going to skip all that and just say a tumor just took me out. How about them blows to my damn head what took me out? They said she was delusional and she should have went to the hospital right then. And that's true if you had a concussion, because I done had 2 concussions. One with a car wreck and one fighting. You feel me? It's a long story. We had bottles. We was trying to hurt each other that day. And them damn bottles didn't bust. I'm telling you. If you're ever trying to bust somebody upside the head, number one, don't do it. I was young then. I was like 14. I had wars out there in the streets. Don't pick up no orange juice bottle. They hard as hell to break. You feel me? Them little baby bottles, you get them will crack easy. But them orange juice bottles, don't use them. They don't break easy. Now, I was supposed to took my ass to the hospital. When I had that concussion, I got weak, headache, and I went to sleep. I woke up about 18, 19 hours later. They're like, boy, you crazy. You could have slipped into a coma. I'm like, well, Lord chose a spare, I guess, to bring this news to y'all. Victor Sintes, a spokesman, what a hell of a name, a spokesman for the Houston Police Department, HPD, said the incident is being investigated. Yes, it is. As a homicide. Okay. A homicide. So who are we going to charge with that murder? Pending an autopsy to determine the cause of death. Pause. Well, if y'all said it was the damn tumor, what's the homicide now? You don't have no case. You feel me? Like Lil Wayne said, no court, no case. What the hell is really going on? I believe something should be done about this just by the fact. Don't take my words, because we don't speculate on this channel. We don't do that. We deal with facts. You see what I'm saying? We deal with the truth, at least to the best of our ability. And if we make a mistake, we will come back and do what? We will correct that. Now, how can you have a video in this day and age? How can you have a video of a child getting attacked and you sit up here and don't see none of that? You don't see these other kids kicking this child in the head and the child dies days later, and you bastards had a nerve enough to want to say she died from a tumor? That's just like if your ass gets shot and somebody said you died because you had gangrene in your toe. Let's go and finish up. Now, until the autopsy, is finished, we won't know. Sintes told the news station on Wednesday. He said no arrest. So you mean to tell me you can stomp the shit out children? Shit, they tried to arrest me back then here when we had them fights and stuff, and they did arrest my ass, even though they got thrown out in juvie court. But guess what? They arrested my ass, and we didn't even stomp no damn body. We were just throwing bottles and rocks. Now, he said no arrests have been made and declined to release further details of the investigation. Why? Like Johnny Gill said, why? Won't you all release all the damn juicy details to these damn stories? It's like you got to investigate every damn thing. It's like we the damn investigators. What the hell are the people at the police department doing then if we the one doing all the investigation? That's something to think about. That's something like things that make you go, I can see these girls kicking her in the head. Open and shut case. While other children are laughing at her. You know where they get that from? They have an old saying, oh yeah, they get it from their mama. They get it from their daddy. And some of you all may not like that. I don't give a damn. Turn the damn channel off, because guess what? Kids are creatures of habit. Whatever they see mom and daddy do, they're going to do. Now, true, some of you all raise your kids better and they turn out not to be shit. I understand that. Some of you all taught your kids how to have nice things in life. And some of them still turn around to be drug dealers, crackheads, all kinds of people, prostitutes. I understand that. But thing is this right here. Did you not see how vicious and evil that looked for this little child to be down there? And you got these little kids. These supposed to be the people of our future. You know what I'm saying? Like Whitney said, teach them well, let them lead the way. How in the hell can they lead the way when they're carrying on like this? And don't you know, when we leave and when we get older, them going to be the ones in charge. So, okay, you don't have to get it right now. Guess what? You'll get it right later. Now, Jackson told the news of a video that surfaced of her daughter being punched and kicked. In the video, at least one of the girls fighting with Casala can be heard laughing. All they ass was damn laughing. I wouldn't give a damn if nobody wasn't laughing. The point is, ain't none of y'all gonna help my child up. Oh, y'all just gonna kick my child in the head just like that? See, I see shit a little different. You're not gonna sit up here and blow smoke up my damn ass and tell me I got gas. And I don't want to hear none of that right there. The only thing I know is this right here. That poor child was there, held down, arms pinned like this, couldn't even cover her face, taking all kinds of blows to the head. And we want to act like a fucking tumor came along and killed her when we could see her head going back and forth like this. Hell, just you doing that without somebody even touching you will fuck around and make you have a headache, would make you lightheaded. Do it long enough, wave your head back and forth like Willow Smith and watch once you have a headache. So imagine somebody kicking you and punching you in your damn head. Now, Houston Independent School District officials released a statement saying they are aware of the on-campus altercation, but do something about it. And cooperating with the Houston Police Department in its investigation. Well, y'all already wrapped this damn investigation up. Y'all said the child died of a damn tumor. Y'all said the child, 10-year-old Renaya White in South Carolina, died of arterial venous malformation, blood vessels and all this stuff. So damn you getting your ass whooped. Damn somebody kicking you in your head. Damn you allegedly falling and hitting your head on a bookshelf or the corner of a desk or something. You got bruises and stuff, a damn cast around your damn neck. Forget all that. You died of natural causes. What the hell kind of mess is this? I'm telling you, man, y'all better wake the hell up, because I'm telling you, if you believe this type of shit, I feel sorry for your children and sorry for your mother, like they say on Menace to Society. Now, Casala's death followed a similar incident, the one I was just talking about, in Waterboro, South Carolina. In a city, town like that, any damn thing destined to go on. A big shout out to everybody in Waterboro. I thought it was Waterboro. It's Walter. Now, a 10-year-old fifth grader, Renaya White, died on March 27 after a vicious fight with a big-ass school bully who was bullying his child ever since the child was in the third grade. And it was 2 years later when this child go in the fifth grade and still having these same damn problems. So they couldn't have been me. That couldn't have been me. I would have got my click on the playground if that joke was too big, which, you know what I'm saying, you got to be real big, because I ain't small. I ain't that big neither. If I couldn't get you, I'm like, look, this is what we all got to do, because after he get me, he coming for y'all. You know how you had that certain one to stand up for you in school or whatever. You maybe was the one who stood up for the person in school who can stand for themselves. Now, you know, once they take the strong man out, you know what I'm saying, or strong woman out, depends on if you man or woman, well, boy or girl, it's free reign. You ain't got nobody there to protect you. So I'm like, well, look, we all need to get together and get on this person's ass, because if they get me, y'all ain't got no help. Anyway, I couldn't take it. But anyway, now, they said on Friday, the South Carolina solicitor declined to file charges because a forensic pathologist determined Renaya had a rare birth defect. Huh? She had a birth defect? So the birth defect is what bullied her for 2 years? The birth defect is what caused her to fall and bump and hit her head? So the birth defect did that, right? Okay. And it was called arterial venous malformation that caused her death. Not her getting beat up. Not her getting her head slammed against the bookshelves and all this, and the students admitting this. So they basically want us to think that Casala Francis, who we see on a video, who we see with our own eyes, is just like them planes, quote unquote, flying into the World Trade Center. When we see some with our own eyes, you know what I'm saying? Some things we do see with our own eyes, but some things are not. But I know one damn thing. What we see on that video was that child taking a whooping that nobody should be privy to. And they want us to sit up here and think there was a tumor that killed her. So all them blows to the head didn't have nothing to do with that, right? But try telling these boxers that they have, what they call that? They have something Muhammad Ali had, and you know, may he rest in peace. Where they take too many hits to the head. Somebody let me know, my people in the medical field out there. I know I got some smart ones. Anyway, now let's go and finish up. Now, Jackson said her daughter was jumped about a block from her school by 2 girls. Some people say it was 3. Some people say it was 4. I'm trying to see who all the hell it was kicking her on her damn head. And also, why in the hell did this mama feel the need to take her for her daughter? It was a mutual agreement. They agreed to meet outside. I bet the hell they did. People and parents will say anything to say they damn children. And I don't care who gets mad at me. It's the damn truth. But let that would have been your baby. Let your daughter would have been Mamie Jackson's daughter, Casala Francis, and see how you would feel. Y'all let me know what you all think. I'm not even going to read the rest. I'll leave the link in the description so you all can check it out. It ain't that much more. But it pisses me off the fact that you have these children basically getting bullied. You know what I'm saying? And unless you've been bullied, I've never been bullied. Thank the Most High. You feel me? Thank the Most High. I've never been bullied. But I had people that tried. You know how you have people that try you? And if you don't stand for yourself, now some people ain't built like that. And if you want to know what ain't built like that mean, somebody let them know in the comment section. Now you have people out there that will try you. You will have people out there that just go for bad. It don't start when they 20 something, 30, 40. No, this shit starts when they're young, when they're little children, when they're 6, 7, 8, 9. You see it. You see it on the playground. You see it at your houses. You see it at events. You see it in stores. And you think that's cute, little Jimmy, a little Sabrina over there acting bad and stuff. My child don't take no shit. Okay. Well, let me tell you this right here. Get your children straight because you're responsible for your children. And it's a damn shame that you have another woman who's a mom. And we're not going to bring color in this. It's about parenthood. You have another mom who will sit there and make an excuse for her child. And she see her child sitting on top of this girl, wailing on her. And will sit there and say there was a mutual agreement for them to fight. What kind of shit is that? I'm telling you, Lord have mercy on their souls. Rest in peace to Renaya White in South Carolina, and also to Casala Francis. I will leave the GoFundMe link up below where you all can donate if you want to. But it's a very sad day and age where we can see something with our own eyes. And people will have you believe in something else. Wake up. If you like the story, press that like button. If you like the story, subscribe to the channel, and also definitely share the story with your family and friends. This is a sad situation that, many of these kids dying so young, and here we is around here been blessed to live this long, and we still won't call shit out the way it's supposed to be. Anyway, y'all have a good day. I'm out.
Houston police and HISD are investigating the fight, but parents at Attucks Middle School told us this morning that fights are a big problem there.
After school day, it's always a fight up here, and it's no police. They need to do more.